Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How's everybody? How you doing? My name is Barke Kamus, and welcome back to Barke Beyond Hero YouTube channel. Today, I want to talk about families, and I want to talk about most of it is people who are married. This might come to surprise to other people, but today I want to talk to most of everyone who is married, or who are thinking of getting married, or who already engaged. Congratulations. But I want to talk about the why are you getting married for, or what was the reason you got married in the first place. Because what I've seen as a coach, a lot of people, not some, a lot of women and men, some of them men, but I work with women more, that are going through abuse and are going through difficulties. And abuse can be in a different ways. It can be emotional abuse, it can be a physical abuse, and it's something that is happening a lot now. And also, marriage is something that is so unique. It's a gift from God, from Allah, and He loves it when people get married. It's something that nobody can write it down. Only Allah has to write it down, that you will get married, that you will get married to the person, or how many times you're gonna get married to whoever it's gonna be. So this is something that a lot of us, we sometimes take for advantage. You're married, okay? Whatever reason you got married in the first place, but you did get married. Now, sorry, I'm getting a sore throat, so forgive me. But you did get married. Now, what is happening is that a lot of women, most of all of us, and even men, some of them, you do get to have emotions, okay? But women are more. We have our emotions. Sometimes it's like the weather in London, okay? It goes up, down, squares, different sides. It happens. But my point here is that when your wife comes to you and crying, okay, do not laugh and just dismiss her feelings, even though sometimes it could be not serious, and sometimes it could be something that come on, not important to you, or not important to that moment. But end of the day, for her at that moment, she's going through turmoil, she's going through some kind of difficulty, and all you can do is just listen. You don't need to fix anything. Now that's one of the tip, okay? Now, or ask your wife, what would you like me to do? Simple. Don't make it so hard for yourself. Don't say something that you think your wife will expect and don't mean it. Don't do that. Just either listen or ask, what do you want me to do? Or what do you want to do? Simple as that. Now, another thing is that in marriage, we have to understand, when it comes to your wife, when it comes to the woman, or together even, we have to be okay to be open with our feelings. And that means when a woman cries, or when even a man is so, oh my God, I don't know about other women, but I love when a man become emotional in a way. They say what they are feeling, or what they're going through, what is happening inside of their heads, or inside of their minds, or inside of their body, or what they experience. I love it. And I just want you as a woman, if you're listening to this, to open up about this thing, because it's major, it's very important. So when a man having emotional meltdown, do not dismiss him. Do not laugh at him. Do not make him feel like it's not worth it. It is worth it, because end of the day, to be honest with you, okay, I was married. I know what marriage is, and I know what is important about marriage, and I love about marriage. So please listen to this, okay? If you want a great marriage, if you want the blessed marriage, you have to lean on each other. You heard me right. You have to lean on each other. So when the person, one of your spouse is feeling low, the other person can be that shoulder to lean on and be strong. And oh my goodness, the weather, yeah, and can feel okay to do that. You have to give each other permission to lean on each other. You have to support each other in a way that, let's be honest here. Guys, I want to be honest as much as I can, okay? This is serious. What is happening in marriages is wrong sometimes. And I really would love to just talk to people, talk to women, and to say to people before they get married, why are you getting married in the first place? Because if you're getting married and you just looked at your wife or the wife to be, you looked at her and you're like, oh, her body is beautiful, is amazing, and that's it, then that marriage is not going to last, my darling. Because guess what? The lady's going to be older and she's going to have wrinkles, and if she's going to have children with you, that means she's going to have a stretch marks. Maybe she'll be fat, or maybe she'll be saggy boobs and things like that. It happens. Let's be honest. But people don't think about what is coming up later. So this is something that is happening a lot. So what's next? People sometimes getting married for money. Let's be honest, okay? When you get married for money, and sometimes it happens. How many times have you heard of millionaires went bankruptcy? How many times have you heard of people, okay, lost everything? How many times? Because in this life, guys, especially if you're Muslim or if you have interest in Islam, we know this life is temporary. We're only here to visit. We're not here to stay forever. It's never gonna happen. So when you get married, please make sure you get married for the right reasons. Because if it's about body, it's gonna go. If it's about money, it's gonna go. If it's about intellect, I'm sorry, is gonna go. So you need to really understand, if you're here and if you want to go to heaven, let's be honest, if you want to go to heaven, then okay, you have to ask yourself, how is that person's religion? How is it? Okay, if it's somewhat good, not the best, but it's good, she prays or he prays 5 times a day, he cares, he talks in sincerity, he's kind, get married. It's fine. But what I'm saying here, please be aware of not lying to yourself, but lying to the people around you. You cannot get married to someone that you yourself, deep down, I'm not interested. Or deep down, you just like, I just wanted a wife. But you're not really serious of that wife, or just wanted to be one of the boys that married. That's it. It's not gonna cost you a penny to treat your woman or your man in a kind way, or treat them in a sincerity, or treat them by caring for each other, or just listen to each other. Because being married, and I've seen this, people who are married, at the beginning, everything is beautiful, everything is amazing. I call it honeymoon season, yeah, honeymoon time. Because at the beginning, it's just amazing. But some people, it doesn't even have that beginning. It's all started to like, we are doing this for this reason, and that's it. We stick to that. That means what's the future of that? What if that thing, what you are focusing on, it doesn't happen? What then? Do you have a setback, kind of like plan B? Or do you have some kind of like, okay, collateral, or some kind of the way that you think about it? If this doesn't work, I'll do this. Or if that doesn't work, then what? So this is something that is happening, and I just want people to be aware of themselves and what is going on in your own life, okay? But marriage is so sacred. Marriage is something that is unique and is beautiful, and I want you to have the best in marriage. Because come on, let's be honest, okay? we live once in this world, and to have someone in the house every single day and you cannot talk to him, you cannot be honest with the person, you cannot let your guard down, you cannot feel good about yourself or seeing yourself, because that person doesn't see you for who you are, or that person doesn't look at you as a human being. They look at you as a either sex machine, or they look at you as a baby maker, or they look at you as just a maid in the house. So I just wanna, sorry, the wind is so bad. I just want you, if you're doing for the sake of Allah, everything will be amazing. But if you're doing for the sake of yourself, then I'm sorry, you're the one who's gonna be losing. End of. So think about what you're doing, and both for women and men, okay? Be honest of yourself, be honest for who you are, be honest where you're going, and be honest. Come on, if you're treating somebody in a bad way, it's not gonna last, my darling. That person will know, and that person will understand, okay? And they will wake up one day. So please, let's do it in the right way. Let's make it the best version of ourselves in our marriage, and look after one another and care for one another. And I wish you the best relationship with your spouse, and have a lovely evening together. Talk to each other, listen to each other, spend time together, and have a lovely afternoon. If you have any question, please comment below, subscribe to my channel, and also you can go to my Facebook, Barke Beyond Hero. My Facebook is Barke Beyond Hero or Barke Kamus, and I also speak Swahili, so karibuni, asanteni sana, bye bye everybody.